Okay, and guards. Okay. I saw those two dots there. I was wondering if it might be Celestin, but no. Just straight up Jaegers. It's being guarded just like we thought. Yeah, they must be the Jaegers hired by the Imperial Defense Force. But their weapons look more like the ones that Nidhogg uses. They must be high-ranking Corps members. Either way, there will still be no match for me! Just like that attack on Ortis. Jaegers carried it out, but they are hired by the IDF. My Arcus? Wait, why do you have my Arcus? Wait, why do you have my Arcus? It must be the contact. Who else would call at a time like this? Greetings, Lady Muse. Celestin and I are now in place, though a little ahead of schedule. Security is considerably lighter at the back. Who's that? Duh, the other end of the place is a freaking cliff. They would see anyone trying to climb the cliff from the cruiser anyway. You sure got into a position fast, Itsuna. Who's that? I don't remember that person. I knew Celestin had skill, but you're no slouch either. Are all servants like this? It must be in a day's work. Alright, we're going to move on to our own diversion. Follow the plan and everything should be fine. We're counting on you to get Grandfather and the others out safe. I don't remember you at all. Take care of yourself. Don't take risk. Okay, everything looks good so far. Time for us to take the stage. Hey guys, let's go. What? Intruders? Are they from that airship we spotted? How did they get here so fast? Sorry, but we're not here to chat.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Damn you! All right, nice work.
Feels like it's been a while since I heard this music. Maybe that's just me, though. Like, I don't remember if I've heard this in Cold Steel 4, but it feels like a Cold Steel 3 song to me, but I might be completely wrong there. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Also cool. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. That's the Ashen Chevalier! Wait, all of you are from Thor's? What are you doing here? Don't worry about it. These guys are professionals. They'll get over the shock quickly. I'd say we only have about 10 minutes before we lose the advantage. Yes, that sounds about right. Everybody, neutralize them as fast as you can. We have to keep moving. Got it. I wonder what Agate would think of me bringing Tita into this situation without him, even. Better let me come back here. Crow and Angelica, yeah. Better let me come back here, then. Pretty shitty if they lock this behind the quest and put trial chests inside. Okay, another group. Those are the Northern Jaegers. Can't believe we're reduced to taking jobs like this. Hey, what are we supposed to do? They're holding our home completely hostage. The dog's in the same boat from what I hear. Yeah, apparently they've got dirt on them from stuff they've done in the past. Don't strike me as the type to cause collateral damage, but you can never tell for sure. I'm not trying to point fingers, but I fear anyone who tries to stand up to the Empire at this point gets whatever's coming to them. But, hey, where'd you guys come from? You're wide open!
On guard!
I failed. Got no time to waste.
No problem. Let's keep going. These keep getting to 7. We're right at that point for a lot of them.
I got a little stronger.
Cool, cool, cool. Damn, we really let our guards down. I guess we got what we deserved after all. Did you hear what they said? Sounds like they're cooperating with the state under duress. Don't let that fool you, though. We still need to fight them with everything we've got. Can't worry about them later. For now, let's keep moving. Right. Okay. No problem. Okay, this is probably going to be near the end, if not the end. A little before Reen and the others appeared on the scene. What is this all about? You men have no right to... Shut up, just answer the question. But they're with IDF soldiers, too. We're on a mission to find dissidents unpatriotic enough to oppose the war. This is all covered by the National Mobilization Law. I assume you don't find a problem with that, correct? Of course not. We wouldn't dream of it. Right, I'm all for it. I've even donated to the war effort. Mommy, I'm scared. Don't worry, dear. Everything's just fine. I'm right here to protect you. Oh, just look to the side and notice. Hey, come on now, don't cry. It ended up like this. Hijacking the airship should have been an absolute breeze. This job's just circling the drain. I'm starting to regret our contract with the IDF more and more by the minute. By all means, alright. Alright, everyone, settle down now. Cooperate fully and you'll walk away unscathed. Next. Look who it is. We've really hit the jackpot this time. I had a feeling you'd be on this ship. Just goes to show you should always trust your instincts. So, this was all about us. I should have known. Oh, it looks like there's other people we recognize over there too. Or could recognize. Unless those are well, they look designed enough they could be non-generic, but I don't recognize them off the top of my head. Okay, continuing. Seems we end up involving the regular citizenry after all, your lordship. You mustn't blame yourself. The terrorist attack on the courageous was but a month ago. Who could suspect the government would resort to the same tactics so soon? Our only mission was assuming our foes would have even the slightest shred of decency. Alright, that's enough. I won't allow any further insults out of you. Need I remind you, you're in no position to lecture us on manners? No need to get so flustered, young man. If your employers have business with us, I prefer if we could get it over with sooner than later. Such confidence you've got in you. It's no wonder you were Duke-Cayenne's right-hand man for so long. Don't go thinking your history will get you any special considerations. You're suspected of conspiring against the war effort. Now, are you going to come quietly, or... What just happened? Wait, what? What are we thinking? Plotting against the government is an act of high treason. A mere arrest and investigation is too good for the likes of you. Anyone who stands against Ereboni should die here and now. Even Gilbert's surprised, I'm a treasonous motherfucker, and I'll betray anyone you like, but that's a bit much for me, even. Because of the Empire? Huh? Hey, wait a minute. I don't know all the details here, but mind you, but these men are high nobility. You can't just... Shut up, don't get in our way. Let this be an example, all of you. The Ereboni Empire is justice itself. Any who dare oppose it will be purged. We won't back down from doing what needs to be done. Take your first new look at the New World Order. Good timing. Now, before it's too late! Where's the military academy? You're not getting through here. I swear to my pride as a Yank here. Well, yeah.
On guard!
So much for that.
Now!
That's a decent amount.
Let's go!
Okay, let's go.
Roar!
Gold Dragon!
Gold Dragon formation! I'm up! Yeah! I'm up! My mind is clear. My blade empty. Now! Termination slash. Die!
Here I go. Take this!
I think that one's preparing to heal. No, okay. That one's healing, okay.
My
Fine.
duty calls. Take this!
Get this out.
Okay,
Go!
here I go. Take this and this! Horrible energy charging. 40%, 80%. I'm just getting started. 120%! Omega Impulse! Fire!
I do not remember if she had an S-Craft in Cold Steel 3. It's been too long since I thought about it.
I failed.
I got some good data.
Cool, 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 cool. That works. She can get crit up? Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
Nice.
Stats updated. I grew a little.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Now, you motherfuckers. You dare defy us. No one opposes the Empire. No one. No one! What the? They're being taken over by the curse. Are they gonna demonize? Throw down your arms and surrender. Surrender or I will kill every man, woman, and child right here and now. That simply won't do. Ugh. Okay, get back up. Excellently done, Celestin, Setsuna. The name Setsuna sounds familiar, but I just don't remember. Are the other guards taken care of? Indeed. We ran into some enhanced Jaegers, but they have all been restrained. My gratitude to you all goes beyond words. We could never have gotten this far on our own. Oh, is she the... Oh, she like the really... Okay, she's the... Okay. She's the maid that was with, Yusei's grandfather. And was, like, really familiar. Man, we talked to her, like, 3 times in the last game, maybe. So, these 2 are the only ones left, yes? Hold on! What are you even doing here? How could you possibly gotten in? Regimental Commander, I must advise that we don't take this group lightly. Well, motherfucking duh! I wouldn't even be a problem if I only had my ace up my sleeve. Consider yourselves lucky this time. Immensely lucky! Madness, get out of here! Wait, Regimental Commander! Why are you in charge again? You could say that. This is the last place I thought I'd run into Gilbert. Was that guy with Ouroboros? Oh, well, he's gone now. Moving past that, you quite helped us overcome this little crisis. What's up? Been a while.
I'd heard of your rescue, Reen, but all the same, it's still good to see you in person. Many thanks to you all, including Lady Mildine, of course. You saved not only us, but the rest of the passengers as well.
It was our pleasure, your lordship. Hi, I haven't seen you since the Imperial Provincial Council. I didn't expect I'd get to meet you and my grandfather together. Yes, well, we had a little matter that needed discussion, but as you can see, things got rather out of hand. Come, Celestin, don't look so glum. We're all fine here. Sir, none of this would have happened if I'd been more prepared. The fault is entirely mine. My dear fellow, you more than made up for it by saving our skins. If that's not enough for you, maybe you'd like to join my little wager. I'm sure it would assuage any guilt you might still feel. Oh, you're too kind, your lordship. You certainly have some loyal retainers, Marquis. Hey. How you doing? For those of you who don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. I am Theodore Egret, Musei's grandfather. You have my utmost gratitude for rescuing us. I was convinced my spirit would be flung into Idios' arms before the day was out. Oh, grandfather, you're always so dramatic. I hear you've been traveling around the continent and leaving Setsuna and grandmother all alone. I advised against his traveling without an entourage, but his lordship was adamant. I hope you've learned your lesson, Master. Mise, didn't you say that you had your parents sent off somewhere? Just think of the stress you've caused your wife and Lady Mise. Yes, you certainly make a good point. You're all safe, that's what counts. Your aim was spot on back there, Mise. Why, thank you. It was spur of the moment, so I admit I was a little nervous. I heartily agree. Getting to see my dear granddaughter in action was an unexpected silver lining. We must be grateful that matters didn't turn out any worse than this, I suppose. Allow me to thank you all once more. This is really over? Okay, I guess they are more just generic nobles. Even that purple-haired chick back there. Are we safe now? Well, everyone, if you wouldn't mind stepping this way. Oh, really? We've made it through it? Thank Ideos, I can't tell you enough how grateful I am to you all. I owe you my life. Well, T-pose for you. Next, the real problem is what to do next. Perhaps we can be of assistance? I'm guessing this was unofficial, and they went out and did things on their own. Major Claire? We got here as soon as we heard what was going on. The contingent of the Imperial Defense Force has been acting without any consent from their superiors. You can leave the cleanup to us. That'd be a big help, thank you. We're just doing our job. I should be the one thanking you. If you hadn't intervened, we may have had civilian casualties on our hands. But you'll be taking us in for some questioning all the same, I assume. Am I wrong, Major Claire? Innocent people got involved in this because of us. There's no escaping that. Though my dear granddaughter seems to be used to dangerous situations at this point. What do we do now? This incident has been resolved and the guilty parties apprehended. As far as I'm concerned, there's no need to investigate further. What about the other situation? The one involving the wanted fugitive standing in front of you. I'd like to thank you all for your assistance in this matter. If you need transportation, you can take the RMP train as far to as Raquel. Thank you, Major. Just so we're clear, these two are with us. We'll see to it personally that they get on their way safely. Of course, that's only fair. She's quick to... The Society ship has already escaped, but we'll be getting a troop carrier here to secure the airspace in 15 minutes or so. I'd recommend you make yourself scarce before it arrives. Farewell. So if this was unofficial, then who paid for it? I'm a little worried about her. Yeah, me too. But we've got to set that aside for now. You know, because she needs to be able to have her own plot developments in the actual plot later. We can't waste this time she's given us. Let's get going. Okay. Good contribution to feeling. The mission to rescue passengers of the hijacked airship was brought to a successful close. After handling the scene over the railway, military police, Reen and the others returned to Raquel. Look at those people. I've got to say I've had my doubts for a minute there. They pulled it off just fine, as always. Yeah, we didn't need to get involved at all. It's so fun to see the gang back in action together again. Mintz. Oh, I'm forgetting their names, but I recognize them. Monk, Mintz, and... she's a fun character, but I'm not remembering her name. I assume you'll be making your way now. I'm afraid so. So I have some matters to take care of. Get back to my wife. We're doing enough. I would appreciate it if you stayed put this time, Grandfather. We prepared a safe villa for you two for a reason. Right, that reminds me. You mentioned being here on some sort of business, didn't you? No, I'm not. Paying no mind. I'm simply trying to do what we feel is right, after all. You should do the same. It's your duty as broad members of Thor's, wouldn't you say? That's why you may be able to save countless lives. We will. And you may leave these two to us. Setsuna and I have taken care of all the arrangements for them. But we meet again soon. Take care, Setsuna. Say hi to grandmother for me. Oh, Evergreen. Neato. Not immensely useful in the current situation, but you know. Someone's calling. Looks like it's from the Merkaba.
Oh, Reen.
Oh, Reen, how's it going on your end? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize she was talking. We just wrapped up. Is that the excitement? Is that excitement I hear in your voice? Did something happen? Well, I got some new info in about leaves in the branch campus. That's great news. We'll see you in the Merkaba soon then. Okay, see you in a bit. Some progress at last. Yeah, from what I know, the main campus students have come to occupy the branch campus. We may have to get involved depending on what info Toa has for us. Well then, shall we head back to the ship and have Toa bring us up to speed? Perhaps we should. It wouldn't be a horrible little break in between everything, too, to get updated on that. So I have to deal with whatever it is with Phantom Thief B. I forgot, like, most of the females were in swimsuits because they have no other alternative outfit. So it's true, then. Someone's been stealing all our clothes and all we have left is the swimsuits. Professor Schmidt has really gone back to the branch campus. Oh, okay. Yeah, our intel seems solid. G. Schmidt, one of the 3 disciples of Professor C. Epstein, the original inventor of ornament technology. He also served as the branch campus technical advisor. He helped us out a great deal during the Civil War, too. I've known him for a while now through my grandfather. Your grandfather was a fellow disciple as well, right, Tita? Right. That's what led me to coming to Erebonia in the first place. But if he's back at the branch campus, that must mean... Yeah. Looks like he's on the main campus's side now, just like Major Michael. Interesting. Damn. I mean, I know he wasn't exactly a philanthropist, but still. Professor, why? It feel like he had some ulterior motive that he was working through. Even if it was, like, relatively minor. I'm not sure if it was connected entirely to Lag Alberg and whatnot, but I don't know, maybe there's more to it. Yeah, that's just kind of how that old fart is. Kind of doubt there's any bad blood behind it. Yes, he's likely more drawn in by the research opportunity than anything else. More importantly, are those sense of leaves alongside the professor. A member of the Epstein Foundation and a relative of the Ashen Chevaliers. Well, that's really, you know, subtle. A relative, Only one possibility comes to mind considering the circumstances. And the Foundation member, you think that might be Tio? Could be. Both seem more than likely, though we can't say for sure just yet. The only way to find out for certain is to do so ourselves. It's gonna be a lot harder to sneak through this time around. Still, there's gotta be some way in. We could just come in from above. Think they have anti-air set up at a school? We'll find it, just as Class 7 always does. Yeah, let's go find that route then. Where do we start? I believe the key to our success lies with us. Right. There's no one here better suited for infiltrating the branch campus than us. This main campus knuckleheads, chuckleheads made their bed. It's up to us to knock him into it. We can do it, Yuna. Instructor Reen. You're darn right we can. Thank you, everyone. I want to help out too. I have to find out what the professor's intentions are. Tita. Huh. Guess there ain't gonna be much room for extras this round. Maybe not, but I'm part of the branch campus too. I have to back them up however possible. Oh, I know. I can try to get in contact with Randy. Oh, this main campus graduate ain't just sitting around. I'll give him all the support I can too. He's not the only one who wants to see Elise. Plus, I'd love to put a face to this Teal I keep hearing about. Don't. Astounds me how irritatingly positive all of you manage to be. Just business as usual around here. I'll start figuring out our route right away. Let me know when you finish your preparations. Okay, so who's required? Who's required this time? Tina Precisely helping about the ship. That's fine. Yeah, we need a bigger one. So, brothers Elron and Ryuna have since gone to join Merkabah Unit 2. Something happened. We received some reports of something big underway in the Holy City. Sounds as though they're going to be engaging in full-scale conflict with Ouroboros. It's highly likely this is just a feint, but the Society has deployed a large force. A diversion for the Gralswitter, huh? Something's definitely up. I intend to keep in close contact with the Gralswitter headquarters. I'll keep you posted as the situation develops. Appreciate it. Okay. So I'm not going to do it. But I think... Rita, Tita, and all 5 members of the new Class 7. Okay, so I don't have a choice of anyone else. No No extras. Got it. I'm okay with that. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave this particular recording session. Next time, I'll do the last side quest and the bonding event. So, I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone. And hello, and welcome back to Cold Steel 4. Last time, we did some side quests. This time, we'll do some more side quests. So there's one more to do. And I think it has to do with them thinking Phantom Thief B showed up. My precious children. Instructor, do you think? Yeah, looks like she's the one who placed that semi-required request for the guild. I like how we're, like, mentioning the fact that it's semi-required in our dialogue now. that actually is sort of out of nowhere. But the request says that it needs to be someone from Crossbow. Oh. Fuck. Damn it. Do I have anyone else from Crossbow just to fuck with the system? No, I don't think I do. Damn it. It said she wanted someone from Crossbow to help her out, right? Well, in that case... Geez, listen to the old woman, you'll not be able to remove Yuna from your body for some time. How unfortunate. I'm just joking. Excuse me, but... Explain? No, that's me, but in the request hoping... not without hoping for much, but maybe this is Idius's guidance, huh? Are you also from Crossbow? Yeah, but I'm here for the moment. Does that mean you're from Crossbow too? Oh yes, I live in the residential district. This is just wonderful. I was so discouraged being alone so far from home. Well, you should look around. There's a lot of Crossbow people around nowadays. Maybe not here specifically, but you know. We can't just go home without the children. Children? It says in the order that you lost something precious. Yes, they're very precious. Have you heard of the Rosenberg dolls? Oh, yeah, of course we have. Everyone else is like, nope. What do you mean you haven't heard of the Crossbow Rosenberg dolls? Like, you know, not many of us actually collect dolls. Actually, Altina, Mise, Duvalie, maybe. They're created by artists in a workshop in Crossbow. As works of unparalleled master craftsmen of dolls, they're worth tens of thousands a mirror, aren't they? Wow, I've never heard of them. Well, you know a lot about them, Mise. I've only ever seen them in store windows. They range from tens of thousands to millions of mirror. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that can't be possible. Even for art, that's quite an amount. In these modern times, they most certainly are. My late husband and I adored children, but with none of our own, we ended up welcoming those three into our home instead. That's weird. You could have just adopted a child, couldn't you? I brought them with me on my trip so I wouldn't be so lonely. Like, it's a bit of a win-win there. You didn't just pay tons of money for overpriced dolls. Ma'am, are you okay? Please calm down. I guess that our beloved children have gone missing. Please don't call it that. I don't believe they were merely misplaced. This was left on the table this morning following their initial disappearance. Yeah, that does look like it. Well, I was actually talking to a couple of the people in the building on the way up here, and the reception person was like, well, Rosenberg dolls, they do sell for a lot. It could be Phantom Thief B, but no, I saw this guy. He's like, ... So maybe there's someone else who's pretending to be Phantom Thief B. I don't know. There can be no doubt. I don't know. Is he really going to be up to this bullshit in the middle of this situation? What is he even up to? I see. So this is the rumored. I heard about this from someone in the special support section. That's right, Phantom Thief B. It's the same card that he's left at all the crimes he's committed across the continent. May take a look. Of course, I have no idea what happened. Taking custody of your three children, you ought to start by relying on the guild. The location of the first? In the old town, there are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. Okay, so out in Ulster was the town, right? Just like the rumors, it's like one of his riddles. Oh, we didn't have one last game, did we? So as the rumors say. We need to investigate quickly. Can we take this card? Of course, just please help me. I just want Irish, Shauna, and Cannon back home, safe and sound. They're just... I know she's emotionally dependent on them, but man... It's hard to sympathize. Didn't Phantom Thief B help you in Crossbow? Yeah, but he might have just been going along with that Ren's kid's decision.
Think of my assistants as my grand return to the stage I was so rudely forced off of, as well as a gift in memory of my most worthy rival, the debaucherous Prince.
I know. Like, they said recently that it's a few days until the war starts. My goodness. I know we're doing bullshit, but we have the time, we don't have time to be doing it, and we probably shouldn't be doing it, but you know. But I think he's being sincere. Indeed, I've heard a little about his personality from Vita. This modus operandi does not fit with that. Yeah, I agree. The old Class 7 went up against him several times when we were still students. But I don't remember him ever doing something as awful as stealing what's essentially an old lady's only family. Indeed, he seems quite fixated on the aesthetics of his unique methods. I wouldn't say he's a good person, but he wouldn't stoop this low. Either way, this is totally a challenge written for all of us. So it's someone who's familiar with his methodology. I wonder if they're trying to take us off the trail by having us, go on a wild goose chase instead. So they can steal the things and sell them themselves. We're just going to have to go along with it for now. But a crime's a crime. Justice will be served. Yeah, that's quite a ways from here. Close up, I can think of a few candidates. Probably safe to exclude the eastern half of the Empire and Crossbell. If there are any places nearby that match the description, we should go and take a look. I mean, there's literally one place I can think of, so how about we go directly there in Ulster to their home. It's certainly going to be an old town out here. Yep, well, I see it too. How you doing? Same as before? Yep. Best of luck. Oh. Wait, this is like I remember cases like this. This trunk feels so out of place. Yes, I agree. A black leather trunk with gold roses. Instructor, is it possible? Right. We should ask that girl from earlier, Telia. Depending on how things develop, we might get in touch with Kai. Getting in touch with Kai might be a good call. Yeah. Oh, look, it's so cute. You want it? That's quite an exquisite doll, isn't it? Wait, Yuna. What is it? What I think it is? Definitely. I might have seen them only in stores, but I know a Rosenberg doll when I see one. Oh, the name's on the tag. Wait, that's not what we heard earlier, is it? Seems like we have the next note, too. The whereabouts of the second road to the village. Road to a village that vanished from the map. Oh. Wait. Would that be... explore the Garden of Consolation. Isn't this... This has to be Phantom Thief B's card. Kai, Tilia, I need to apologize for getting you caught up in all this. It's okay. Though it's a little unnerving. When I think of Tilia being at home all alone. I'll be okay, Kai. But that was pretty cute. Though it looks kind of sad, doesn't it? The owner must have missed it. Please make sure you give it back to them, okay? You got it. I suppose we'll take custody of this trunk and all. But it's a different name, right? How about we head back there first? I don't get what he was thinking, leaving it in there. In pretty obvious place, too. Agreed, it does seem like a poor choice. What about the next card? Village that vanished from the map. The only thing I can think of is Ash's hometown, right? Because it sort of got pushed away from the map when the train started, making it so that it wasn't actually a destination and they needed to build the casinos and whatnot. Who else? What other town might be? Well, there's a couple places I can think of from that. The main point is a village that vanished from the map. It can't be this place. Oh! Hamel? Road and Garden Constellation must be hints. Okay, let's get looking. Okay. Hamel. Probably, actually. That's a bit more obvious. That's actually not subtle, if that's what they mean. Not that this one was subtle, either. Yeah, okay. So it's someone who knows a lot of situation, and they can really... A lot of the situation can really move around at a decent pace, too. Like, significantly, because this is the place everyone, Huh. Yeah. There it is! If this is Blue Bonk, then it's certainly not because... It's not his normal motivation, at the very least. A village that vanished from the map. Garden Constellation. Yeah, it's a shame how the lilies are being swallowed up by all the black blaroma grass, though. Anyway, let's check inside the case. Is this one a boy? Or perhaps a boyish girl? The tag says its name is Cannon. That's similar to one of them. It's got one of those cards. This should be the last one. I could double back and check, but... Depths of the Beginning in the Shadows of the Flames Trial. Depths of the Beginnings in the Shadow of the Flames Trial. The only two trial grounds I'm aware of are the old schoolhouse and underneath Ordis. The bar was really raised for this one. No ideas right off the bat, huh? Give me a minute, I might be able to think of something. Thanks, Yuna. I never thought they'd actually hide it in Hamel. Yes, especially when one considers what happened here before. Especially the lack of access here, too. It's not anyone normal. This is it. We're going to find the last doll and teach whoever stole them a lesson. That's what they want us to do, remember? If they tried to make fakes that we could, just pretend we're really them to give back, and they were, like, trying to sell off what they were, they'd, you know, they wouldn't make them so different at the very least, right?
Hey, look! There's some fish there!
Shut up, Yuna. This is weird. So far, both the places have been callbacks to previous stuff in the series, at the very least, so... It does imply some semblance of knowledge of the journey the group's gone upon, so even if it's not Blue Bonk, then it's someone else distinctly involved with it, to some extent. You know, there was also the trial ground in this area, wasn't there? St. Graal. Oh, I wonder if there's higher levels of St. Graal. A moment that I haven't thought about. Because the witches were part of the Flame Septarian, right? And this is a trial ground, technically. Yeah? Okay, yeah, it was Phase 1.
Looks like a good spot for a break.
Looks like a good spot for a fight. This is the weirdest place for it to show up. So it was here after all? Ah, I see. The Shadows of the Flames Trial. The labyrinth was built by a witch descended from the kin of fire. And as for the depths of the beginning, this is where you were trained by Roselia, isn't that right? Yeah, this is also the trial grounds they used for witches wanting to leave the village, right? That's what they said back then. Been a fucking while, though. Yeah, it was me, Allie, Kurt, and Randy on our team. But this labyrinth's usually guarded by the witches, right? Must have taken a fair amount of skill and audacity to force their way in here. Should be the last one. Let's see what's inside. Huh. Oh, this one's quite pretty, actually. The name on it says Alice. Also doesn't sound right. So we have Alice, Cannon, and Char. Come to think of it, those names don't match up with what Lady Rimabella told us. Yeah, I noticed that too. I see. I think we've been taken for a ride. Huh? Everyone, watch out! Oh, they're just... Is this like Maribel or something? Wait, what's going on? What kind of a gold shit is this? Could there be a puppeteer? Careful, those dolls are dangerous. They're being controlled with magic, and they're not here to play around.
On guard.
Take this! Take this!
Very well.
You know what I've never tried before?
Yeah.
So does this keep both turns afterwards? Yes, it does. Let's go.
My duty calls. Take this! Strike!
An opening!
Here I go. Take this!
All right! You got this!
I'll handle it. Charging! Come forth, Goliath Noah! Yeah! This is the end!
I think that might do a number on the dolls. Oh my. So rare, aren't ya?
Healing strike! Now!
Too slow! Here I go! Take this!
Wow, they're going down quickly at the very least.
Here I go! Yeah! I shall go. Arcus, activate.
Take this!
Yeah! Here I go.
Let's do it this way.
Try and see through this. Ha! That is the power of Duvalie the Swift.
All right, got it.
Yeah, that was pretty simple, all things considered. So, what the fuck? Oh my, it seems you found them all. Is it the lady that requested us? Wait, what? Okay, I didn't actually think that she'd be the one. Just as I thought. Her lying about being the old lady and lying about being Blue Box seem very... her MO at the very least. I wonder if I went back to when we fought her at the beginning if I'd recognize them. There's my Alice, Char, and Cannon. I'm so relieved to have them back safe and sound. How should I pay you back? How about you spare us the theatrics? My initial suspicion was that you were the Phantom Thief, but you're definitely not a man in disguise. Who are you, really? Huh? The possibilities are limited. Rimabelle is an anagram of your real name, isn't it? No. Whatever. Or am I mistaken, Mariabelle? Oh!
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am the third Anguis of Ouroboros, Mariabelle Croix.
Yeah. And these Rosenberg dolls are part of my treasured collection. Hi, buddies. It's a pleasure to meet you all. So, you're the same rank within Ouroboros as Vita. Your father was president during Crossbell's brief independence. What's an insurgent who allied herself with my foolish uncle during the Erebonian Civil War doing here? My, how my reputation precedes me. I must say, I've been intending to meet you, Lady Mildine. I've heard much about you, like how Osborne sees you as a threat, and even the Witch of the Abyss holds you in high regard. Such a vivacious girl, one who doesn't let anyone walk over her. I like that. Consider me just oh so flattered. What do you want from us? We got your dowels, just like you requested. And you've said your thanks, so that should be the end of things. The mission was just a setup for you to toy with us, wasn't it? And you are testing our strength, I presume. But enough. Time for you to leave. No, I'm not welcome. How upsetting to hear you didn't enjoy my little prank. I'll take my leave then. Maybe meet again sometime. Wait just a second. She did request someone from Crossbell. Oh. Christ. Why on earth would the daughter of the arrested former President DETOUR, who betrayed Ellie, no, betrayed all of Crossbell, roped me into her stupid game? You specifically requested someone from Crossbell, so it's obvious you wanted me to be part of all this. Oh, little Una Crawford. Ellie told me a bit about you. The special sports section is counting on you joining their ranks one day. You were devastated when you learned about the situation in Crossbell 3 months ago. Quite the patriot now, aren't you? Then there were your confrontations with my colleague, Campanella. Yeah, they seem like rivals. Campanella and Una. It sparked my curiosity, and I wanted to size you up. As it happened, you turned out to be just an ordinary girl. There's nothing remarkable about you. You have plenty of enthusiasm, but that's all there is to say. I won't allow you to speak that way to Una. Besides, much better to be a normal girl than some freak like you. Una, don't let her words get to you. She's only saying that to provoke you. Huh? Say what you will about Una, but for as normal as she may be, you prove to be anything but. Una's fiercely loyal to Crossbell, and despite her initial resentment, has come to care about Ereboni as well. Meanwhile, you seek nothing but chaos and destruction, and are about as blind to reason as they come. You're her exact opposite. Oh. My, those words were aimed to hurt, weren't they? I suppose we are opposites. I did abandon that hopeless Crossbell after all. And when someone catches my eye, I can't help but get the urge to just bully them. Although she's not quite my type, to tell you the truth. Hold it, just what in blazes is going on here? Why, hello there, Miss Maribel. Getting more Ouroboros, or maybe... Yeah. Roselia, isn't that? Oh, it most certainly is. Well, well, what an unexpected pleasure to meet you in person, Crimson Witch. May I compliment you on the cleverly designed labyrinth. Remarkable dimensional layering. Don't be so cheeky. You've got a lot of nerve coming in uninvited through a loophole in my barrier. So you're the alchemist who's driven out Vita and joined forces with Osborne. How's your Ars Magna research going? Are you getting close to mastering the technique? Oh, I wish. Unfortunately, such things take time. And Bluebot, oh, my apologies for impersonating you. If it was anyone but you, my dear, I'd have a fittingly cruel revenge prepared. But you simply never learn. So let's just say you owe me a favor for misusing my name. Fine, I can agree to that. Well, I better be on my way now. I'll be looking forward to our next meeting. Still don't like her. At all. Can't sense where she went off to. I suppose it must be difficult to accept that a Magus could possibly possess talents to rival the Witch of the Abyss herself. What in the hell is her problem? She's even more scummy than the rumors say. She makes a lasting impression, doesn't she? With both her unbearable personality and those incredible abilities. Let's look on the bright side. She may have toyed with us, but we've learned something about her in the process. And about you. Now the madman some make you out to be after all.
I trust you've been well, Schwarzer. I am delighted to see you return safely.
Oh, you're going to give him voice lines here and you're not going to let him go, ha ha!
I have no intention of becoming your ally in the foreseeable future, but nor will I be your enemy.
Really? What do you want then? Ally or not, you have an end result to this that you're aiming for, no? Or is the end result of the end of the world really of no consequence to you?
I certainly hope you understand.
Okay. You stay out of our business and we stay out of yours. Is that the deal? By the way, you helped my students out in Crossbell. Thank you for that. Instructor? I did that purely on a whim. Well, I'll be going. I appreciate you stepping in to uphold my good name. He has some nerve contacting me through Vita out of the blue and requesting I take him here at once. I'm 800 years old, you know. I'd like to be treated with some decorum and respect. Yeah, eat your vegetables first, then I'll do that. I can respect a person who eats their vegetables, which is why I don't respect myself, mind you. But, you know. The group spent some time playing a crabby Roselia, and stopped off at Aaron before returning to Merkaba. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. And we got waterfall out of it, too. That's not bad. That ain't bad at all.